Hey, I'm Matthew from Everyam. Most garage doors have two sensors down at the bottom. They look a lot like this, and they do a good job of keeping the garage door from crushing kids or pets when it closes, but not really for protecting your vehicle. And I had something happen to mine. My Model 3 was pulled too far forward, garage door closed, put two big scratches down the front bumper. Not a fun day. After that, I installed some additional sensors at right about bumper height. And those did a good job of keeping the same thing from happening, but something else happened. Our Model Y was parked with the back hatch open and closed the garage door and hit the hatch. Those additional sensors did nothing. So another bad day, all total about $2,000 to repair, and I would like to keep that from happening in the future. So when a company called Infinity Shield reached out to us with their sensors, I was pretty eager to check them out. So what this system does is it replaces these two single point sensors with a sensor bar. It goes from the top of the garage door all the way to the floor. It has multiple sensors in it and receivers, and it gives you fairly continuous coverage of the garage door. I can find places where I can stick my hand and it doesn't sense it, but a few inches to either side, either direction, and it'll find it again. So I'm pretty confident that this will be able to catch most anything being in the way. And that's pretty easy to test by just opening up the back hatch and making sure that the Infinity Shields keep beeping the whole time. Close it back up, make sure that the beeping stops. Everything looks perfect. That beeping is designed to give you notification that you've made it inside of the garage and that you're clear. So I'm curious to see how I like that. If you don't like that, there is a button you can push to turn it off. Another thing I was curious about were the sensors that I installed could have problems with direct sunlight. That sun shining directly could essentially blind the sensor. So I wondered if these would do the same. But you can see they're in direct sunlight right now and they work just fine. They made these so that they work with pretty much all your major brands of garage door openers. They're little dip switches that you flip to tell it which brand you have. But I flipped the switches for Chamberlain and it works just like that for me. All I did were remove the old sensors, cut the wires, and use the included hardware to splice these into those wires, and they just work. So check out infinity-shield.com for all the information about it. They have like a thorough installation video, so I'm not going to show you all of that. But infinity-shield.com if you'd like a set for yourself. Thanks for watching.